Welcome to our latest stream. We have been off for a few days. I've been off with family, so I took a couple of days away from the computer. So today we are actually looking at the update of Groove's player home bus mod. It's no DLC required, so you know, if you don't have any of the DLCs downloaded, you can still get the mod. Now, what Groove has actually done is he has added in here at the National Guard training yard a way for us to be able to build a settlement. Now, this is going, I'm using it as part of my Brotherhood of Steel and Minuteman series of videos. So as you can see, we have the Brotherhood of Steel flag there, we have the Minuteman flag there. Down here we have the Brotherhood of Steel soldier, and we have a Minuteman guard as well. Okay, so now as you can see out the front, I have actually built myself another workbench. The workbench I'm actually using for the outside is actually from Timmy Tinman and Scrap the Commonwealth. I have it hidden in here. I showed you that mod before, and I've just thrown it down and cleared up everything outside. I've thrown down lights here so the vertibirds can come down and taken up all the dead bodies and basically all of those things. Now up here we actually have another mod that comes from his stuff, and it's this. It's a wireless fuse box. It gives you 1000 in power, and any lights or anything, you know, like street lamps and all the rest of it, you can actually use it for. Unfortunately, if you're going to do a beacon, you are actually going to need to wire it up. So now I would advise you to come here and do the quest with the Brotherhood of Steel first. If you're not going to do that Brotherhood of Steel quest, then come here and activate this little circuit breaker here. Okay, I am going to leave it turned on because I've actually built inside. If you don't turn it on inside, it's going to look exactly like we all remember the place, with the floors blowing out, the doors racked, the ceilings racked, and ghouls coming at you left, right and centre. When you actually activate this, the doors here will change for you, and you will get the BOS Minuteman training yard. Now Groove actually has a workbench inside for you, so you don't have to worry about that. You can run a supply line. I shall show you. It does come up. Now this is what I have done. So welcome to the Brotherhood of Steel Minuteman training yard. Now, as I was saying, I'll show you now. There you are, the National Training Guard, and you can actually run a supply line through to it. So I will be getting a supply line run up, of course. As you can see, I have been putting pictures down, I've been putting up lights, fitting bathrooms. Now this is just the administration building here, so you come in, the receptionist is sitting there, and this is her file room. I know it was an office last time round, this time round it is a file room. And there's the wireless fuse box, as I said to you before. Then we head up the stairs, and this is the Minuteman's office. So you go in there and you'll speak to your local Minuteman recruiter and trainer. On this side you have the Brotherhood office. Here you have 3 desks for the Minutemen and 3 desks for the Brotherhood with their computers, and the computers are actually workable ones. My advice, if you're going to use the workable computers, is put the computer down first, then slide the desk underneath it, because it's a nightmare to try and get those computers to sit on desks if you do it any other way, unfortunately. So as you can see, he has fixed up everything. The ceilings were fixed for us, the floors were fixed, all of the rubble has been picked up off the floor. The entire place is spotless, so you can just basically come in and build the place up. And this is the workbench that is put down for everybody. So through we go. Now this area out here is actually part of the outside. It isn't actually part of the inside building, so it doesn't actually get covered by that workbench, which is why I've got that other workbench down. And while we're here, now give me 1 second. It does take a little bit for this to kick through for me. I think it's just because I have so many mods in for work that are workshop related. Let me get rid of all this junk so it's nice and clean when people are walking through. And as I say, with that fuse box, you can light up your entire settlement it works for. So unlike in my build that I did over in Sanctuary where I was putting power into each house, with this you don't have to. It works for everywhere. So it is it's a half decent little mod, that little fuse box. Hold on, there's no point of a telephone box for anybody, right? So, and here we go through into the training yard, the rest of the training yard. Now, as I say to you, the workbench that Groove has built in the first building works perfectly fine for here, and as you can see, the walls are perfect. The entire place is ready for you to go. In here I have built everybody their training room. I shall take you up the stairs. In here I have built the bedrooms for to go with the two offices basically. So you've your Minuteman on this side and your Brotherhood on this side. Here's hoping they can stay in the same room with each other and not try to murder each other. And in here we have more bedrooms. I know it was all fives when you originally came into the place. I've redecorated it my way. We've more beds here for trainees to stay in, and here we have the bathroom on the upstairs. So as you can see, he's done a really good job. He has put a lot of work into it. It is absolutely perfect. It's very well done. I mean, I did use Scrap the Commonwealth and I did try to use the place, but for some reason Bethesda had basically locked the game down so that in this area you couldn't build walls. Outside yes, inside no, you couldn't build a thing. So here we are, we have got our kitchen cum canteen here. I'm actually going to put down a little mat here for someone to do food. So we have a cafeteria, and of course we have the last bedroom in here with the bathroom all up and ready to go for them. I put a urinal there and then just put two toilets here, so yeah, everybody's covered for, or every need is covered for. So, and I put this in, which actually it's a refill and Vim Coke machine, or Vim machine, even Vim Coke, I've lost it. So I would definitely recommend it. It is a handy little area. I mean, even if you're wanting to go with the railroad, if you're wanting to go with the Institute or anything like that, I mean, I know it does say it's BOS and a Minuteman training yard, but it's up to you who you want to go with. Me personally, I think it's a handy little thing to have a training area for everybody. So I mean, as you can see, I've scrapped up all the rubble around here. All the rubble that was taken over here and that was inside this building is all gone as well, so the entire place is now spotless. Now, as you all know, with this mod you do have, one second, you do also actually have the player bus. Now the bus will actually be sort of, I believe it will be movable. Groove did say on the stream that I actually watched when he previewed the mod that it will actually be movable. He had planned, my goodness, I can't speak today, on building like a train track and having a train stopping off at different settlements. He has now decided that he's going to use the bus. The bus itself is absolutely spectacular. I love the little mod. I think the bus is very cool looking, and the work that's gone into it, it actually does look like somebody has spent their time decorating inside the place. As you can see, you have a little area for sitting out here. This chair is actually a barber chair for yourself. You've got your power armor bench here, and in as you go you see you've actually got the wooden ceilings and everything. There is every single Guns and Bullets book or magazine in the place, so the same as whenever you actually use the mod for James Bond, you get every single one of the Tesla Science magazines in that mod, as long as you can find them, that is. So here you have your surgery chair, your chemistry station, you've got filing cabinets, you've got your armor bench with a double barrel Hellfire, you've got your armor bench, it is your cooking stove, you've got your refrigerator for storing stuff in, you've got your bathroom, and the bed you can sleep in. So it is like a proper nice little sort of home area. I think it's absolutely, well, am I not surprised? I think it's absolutely brilliant, so I do. And from around here, it just blends. I mean, take a look at that. It just blends into the area. It just looks like, you know, a bus from pre-war has just sort of got stuck here. And now, I don't know if the water is actually non-radiated. I wish I could tell you whether it is or not. I don't honestly know, because I actually have the aqua perk. So it's a perk that I always take after I worked out when I first helped out the Brotherhood, that I was going to have to walk through the water after Liberty. I always went for that perk. So I don't honestly know whether the water should be radiated or not, but I believe it actually shouldn't be. But you would have to try that out yourself. But it is a beautiful little mod, and it's nice to just sort of sit down, chill, relax, and enjoy the view around you. So it was just a quick one to let you see this mod and the update that's been done to it. I honestly, hats off to Groove, you have done an amazing job on it. So I shall say laters peep, stay safe, have fun. This is Sentinel out, and I shall catch you all on the flip side.